I can see it's very clear.
What? I need someone's phone to comment.
Where can you see it?
Okay.
I got 38.
I don't normally do it on this. I normally do it on someone's phone.
I did. So I say, can you get the laptop?
Oh, no, you said you don't need it. Don't try.
Then after I said, it's a bit late in case.
These are poor.
I feel like these lights are going to make me sweat.
Okay, run off in
Hmm?
Make sure I
I need another one.
Enough phone. Who's this?
This is YouTube and we have Facebook.
Say Facebook.
Right, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Where are we? Say hi, ladies. Someone's looking at you.
What, are you live?
Hey, are we live?
I think you're live.
Oh, wow.
But if you're not,
Then we just like
you just start chatting
say
anyway.
for no reason.
We're live.
Not
Okay,
yet.
sure, okay, just ignore us. It's fine.
Chantal, you can indicate whether we're live or
I
not.
think we are live on YouTube right now.
Oh,
yeah?
okay, cool.
So we're just
You know
going to
what?
try and
I'm
get the
multitasking.
Facebook locked in and we get the show rolling. We are going through the group.
Really, my temperature is really not a problem for you. Like, really, just get over it, man.
You lot are something else. It's a mad thing.
You lot got history?
Hold on, boy.
Them
Oh my gosh, and she's asking you, have you got history?
Them
That is funny.
ones there.
Does this not need to come back to the touch?
What, the title?
Just avoiding the question.
It's more important things than that.
Alright, we're locking in now. Right, we've got a phone call coming through. And that, which is no good. Right. Ladies, brace yourself, bro.
Oh my
Oh, well,
gosh.
it matches t-shirts. Oh,
Brace
yeah.
yourself.
Pretty.
Right, I think we are live on Facebook. As soon as someone comes live on Facebook and sees us, let us know.
But you got to
Let me know that you can see that I've got a roll neck on. I might as well attack it from now. Yeah, them ways.
What, they tagging?
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah, we're live on there. Cool. Right, someone on YouTube, let us know if you can see Jack P. What's good? All right, cool. We're
Yes,
live on
Jack
that
P.
one.
Jack P's always
I always say Jack.
with a
Jack
peas.
I always see Jack P.
Right, let's just go into this.
How long does this show usually last for? About an hour?
I can see you're an avid fan, boy. There every week. How long does the show last? It's only been going on for over a year or something.
Your only one has been different times.
No, I mean, sometimes
It's about an hour
like
though, isn't
hour
it?
and a
Let's be
half,
real. It's about
It's
an
never
hour.
an hour and a half.
3 hours.
Hour and a half is harsh.
Not initially, it was lasting.
When
That
you
long?
did 2 topics,
Yeah,
it was
2 hours,
ages.
hour and a
Yeah,
half.
it was like 2
It was
hours.
2 hours.
When we
When
did
you
two
did
topics,
2
yeah.
topics, it was like 2 hours.
It was like,
Alright, cool. Listen, we're gonna get the show on the road. Let's kind of get it popping. Right, I'll do an introduction here and then you'll kind of make some noise and stuff. Just follow what I do, okay? Right. Listen. Alright, cool. Grown ass men in the building, make some noise! Yeah, that's it. You guys got to get your volume levels up though, yeah? Let's
That
get
was loud.
That was okay.
That was loud.
That was okay. If I was in a concert, you'd have to do it about 2-3 times, but we're not. So we're gonna crack on. Right.
should your phone not be charging?
That would be nice. Yeah, but before we actually get started, let's kind of introduce who we've got inside. Let's start off with our guest that we've got. We're gonna start from my far right, and we've got.
Hey, I'm Gemma.
Nisha in the house.
That's what I said. In the house. So he's not gonna say like, yeah, I represent in where you from?
Representing.
Where you from? Where you from? Whereabouts you
Say where
from?
I'm from. I live in.
She gave you the rep hand.
Whereabouts you from?
Hi, Wickham.
Oh, don't represent that. Yeah, that's right. No, shout out to everyone who's from High Wycombe, yeah, all 2 of you. Wait, whereabouts you from?
South London.
South London. That's what I'm talking about, South London, right. Here we go. Right, obviously the
Whoa.
kind of skip man like me, irrelevant still. Alright, cool, go for it, man. Introduce yourself.
So you tried to miss me out. Yo, what's going on? Rakes here.
Sorry, I was waiting for that bit. It's the it's the Pan African, it's Dwayne.
And obviously you got myself, Craig, the host of the show. Let's kind of get it popping.
One more thing, sorry. Shout out to Darren, not here today. Wish he could be with us, but I'm sure he's watching. So you got yourself.
No, that's my favourite.
Say again.
It sounds like you've gone. No, wish you could be out. Darren's fine, by the way, guys.
He's cool. I said he's watching, innit? He must
Now
be
you caught
fine.
me off guard. I think that's what it is. You caught me off guard. Alright, it's cool. Right, so Darren's good. Big up Darren as well. I'm sure that he's going to be locked in. Yeah, Darren saying, look, I can see pixels. He said he can't see my roll neck. Yeah? All right, guys, I've got a roll neck on today. It's not because I'm cold or nothing like that. I'm trying to swag it out, but the jacket I couldn't put on because Dwayne's house is a furnace. Let me just kind of put that straight, yeah? It's very, very warm. Yeah? Heating on 24/7.
It's winter.
But listen, let's just say hello to the few people I've got kind of locked in. Vanessa, shout out to Vanessa. Natalie, what's going on? Danielle, Carlene said good night all. Jackie said, oh no, Darren is my favourite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like,
As well.
Darren is the
We
people.
miss
This is what I'm
you.
saying. Darren is the people's champ out there, you know.
He is.
I only came because I thought Darren was going to be here.
Same
So
here, that's what I thought.
Oh, real
disappointed.
talk.
No,
Right.
not like.
Oh, wow.
No.
That's like going food shop and getting 3 parts coleslaw and no meat. Like, that's
Not
it.
like that, but
Just
you know.
3 sidemen just sitting there like, I'm sorry. I feel like I should apologise. Like, I'm sorry Darren's not here, innit? It is what it is.
No, it's only because Darren, like, I share his values and he's like on it. So.
Okay,
He sees both sides.
Mm.
He does.
So he's very balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the fence.
Alright, shout out to Darren, yeah, new fence man. Yeah? Alright, cool. Listen, let's kind of get the topic out there and kind of dive straight into it. Right, we're revisiting a topic that we've done once before. It's called blind eye to cheating. Alright, and obviously, you know, cheating, taking people back, scenarios, different circumstances. And we brought in the ladies today to kind of get their view as well, because we put everything out there and it has to come from a male perspective, because man is man, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Yeah? No? Alright, cool. Yeah, but man is man, yeah? So we kind of put our perspective and we obviously take comments from the viewers and whatnot, but it's nice to kind of have someone here live so we can kind of get instant feedback about things that we're saying and maybe correct them at times, you know what I'm saying? And that will be good. So
and obviously we did the show way back, and it was just the man them. So it's good to, you know, get a reply to that show with the women on.
okay, so let's get it out there straight away. All right, straight away. Let's just get onto it. Just across the panel, has anyone ever been in a situation where they have shown a blind eye to cheating? Yes or no? Breaks. Let me start from you and let's work our way down.
Alongside.
Big silence.
Oh, me. Sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, I could say there was a situation where I found something out and kind of allowed the situation and continued.
Okay. So I can't leave it there and move on. I can't do it. I want to because I'm like, I should be coming down.
We're going down.
I know.
And then just.
Alright, we'll come back. We'll come back.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose that. Go for it.
Yeah, I have. But I think it's maybe because I had other priorities, like I had other things that I was thinking about that I just wasn't really paying attention to him.
Okay.
So it just probably didn't bother me as much as it should have.
We definitely got to come back. Oh shit.
Yeah,
This be
Right,
crazy.
here goes Mr. Black and White.
I need to hear that.
Dwayne.
No, not cool. If you cheat, it's over.
Nisha, what you saying?
Hell no. Is
Oh.
my answer. Hell no.
Okay. Well,
I missed that. She said hell.
I personally haven't turned a blind eye to cheating. No. But this is where we have to kind of flip it a little bit, because there is a blind eye to cheating where basically how I look at a blind eye to cheating is if you know in the back of your mind something is going on, yet you just think, you know what, man, that I'm going to say from a man's perspective, I'm sorry, girls, but hey, listen, that man pays the bills, listen, he still throws it down, yeah, he picks up all my 5 kids, he buys them presents, so, you know what, cool, what's a little bit of cheating? But I have been in a situation where cheating has been exposed and I've tried to get past that and couldn't. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know whether that is me trying to turn a blind eye to it, but couldn't. But do you understand what I mean?
It depends, because if you regard cheating as a definite breakup situation, then in a way you have turned a blind eye to it if you find out and you continue.
I don't agree with that. I understand what you're saying, but for me, I would agree with Craig. With blind eye is when you know it's popping off and it's kind of, you just put it on the back burner and you just deal with it. It's something that can keep going.
on. It's not the one
Okay, what you're saying
something
is,
that's repetitive.
at least if you faced it, it's not.
Yeah, you've acknowledged that. You've said to the person, "Look, I'm not cool with that. That's not. It's not a blind eye. You're facing on head on, and you're saying, look, I don't want to deal with that. That's completely different to just turning your like it's popping off and you're just leaving it.
Let me just say what Sipping Malibu top name were. A better name just like Jane or something. But listen, she said, I'm ashamed to say, in my younger years, more to do with self-esteem at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Could I relate that to anything that you was going through, or is that totally separate?
No.
Basically what I'm saying, can you explain the situation, Carl? It was kind of
I think because I had a baby, my focus was more on that. So I didn't really think about what he was doing. Like, I knew he was cheating, but my priority was my daughter. So I just thought, you do what you're doing, I'm going to...
I have to ask, was it his daughter as well?
Yeah.
So you think that maybe you just accepted it because you wanted to be together because it was the father of your child?
I don't know if it's because we wanted to be together. I think because I was focusing on her so much, I didn't pay as much attention to it.
You said
Did you
it wasn't a
confront the
priority.
That's what I
situation
read.
though?
It wasn't
Like,
her
I
priority.
knew he was cheating, but I couldn't be bothered to deal with it. So I just let it
So you
pass.
didn't confront him with the situation?
Yeah, like he knew I knew
Mm.
and stuff, but I wouldn't like...
And he just continued.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone as much as like...
Super cunt. Sorry.
Oh,
Still a child's father.
Jesus.
but he is. But, yeah, but I think maybe if I never had my daughter and I never had that to focus on, it would have probably affected me more.
So so I answered the question. Right? Without your daughter in the situation, you wouldn't have stuck it out there.
No.
So I do think that him being the father made a difference.
Yeah, probably. But I feel like it didn't affect me as much as... Like, I wasn't as hurt as I was because I had my daughter to focus on. Like, I just didn't care what he was doing.
So how long did it take you to say, enough is enough?
Or is it a happy ending, maybe? Maybe you're still together now and you've got two
Just
babies.
call them and see you in. She's
No.
not together.
It took a while. I think it took, like, maybe I saw the girl and she said something to me.
You saw the girl as well?
Yeah, I saw her when I was out with
Damn.
my daughter and I just thought, I don't need to deal with
Were you
that.
out with your daughter?
Yeah, like, she's disrespecting in front of her. I don't need to deal with that.
So did you knock it out? What happened? How do you have these conversations?
That's a long story.
All right, listen, we're going to move on. Rach, you didn't actually answer the question.
In depth still, like,
Yeah, I know. I'll be real. You will have to stop. I want to know everything. Yeah, that's just the way I am. So, the boundaries will be set by you.
High five.
So, Marlon, yeah, someone in the comments, his name's Darren Fender, said, some cryptic answer from Rakes. Answer the bloody question.
Wow, boy. Still going on, you ain't even here. What's the question?
You turned the blind eye cheating.
Blind eye
explain.
cheating and just
Elaborate.
explain the situation.
You know,
You let the cheat
right,
go.
so there wasn't really a question, was there? Yeah, so I found out that while we were just kind of like, just kind of getting to know each other, she slept with someone else. Now, we weren't going out, but no, fuck that, that's cheating.
That's
It's
not cheating.
It's cheating.
Mum, that's not cheating.
Listen, yeah, when you're seeing me, yeah, and you're telling me that it's just me, listen, you creeping out is.
But
Are
did
you together or not?
Yeah, did you tell
If you're
her
together,
that it was
you're
only
together.
her? Did you say
Right,
it's only you?
understand,
No,
yeah?
you didn't, did you?
Whoa,
You didn't.
whoa, understand.
I just wanted to apologise.
Understand.
I
Understand.
think she deserves an apology.
Understand. I was much younger.
And you was doing what you wanted to do.
Whoa.
Can I talk shit on you, boy?
Understand. Well, I was much younger. Yeah. So, as far as I'm concerned, you must conduct yourself properly. So you should treat me like I am the only one. Yes, in my eyes, we were just getting to know each other. What I'm doing is irrelevant.
No,
Okay.
it isn't, Marlon.
Oh,
It's
why are you
irrelevant.
jumping off the bridge,
No, it
man?
isn't.
What I'm doing over there
No, it
is
isn't.
irrelevant.
No, it isn't.
You were telling me that it's just me.
How did you?
Did you
can I ask
tell
you?
her?
You want to be with me, so you
Right, that's what I was
shouldn't.
gonna say.
You shouldn't.
Hey, listen, the stream's saying that's not
But did you
cheating.
tell her?
Natalie
I don't think it's
and
cheating.
Laverna
It's
both.
cheating.
No, sorry, Laverna said that's not cheating.
It's
Natalie
not.
said, is that still cheating?
That's
Sorry,
cheating, man.
so how does she feel? What's her perspective on the whole situation? Does she see herself with you, or is she thinking, okay, we're just knowing each other?
Well, when she came forward and admitted that she'd been doing something, she realised that she was in the wrong. She was cheating.
No, I didn't answer that.
But was you seeing other people as well?
No, it was just her.
I asked you, how did she view the situation? Did she say to herself, okay, I'm with you? I know you're saying we were seeing it that we was getting to know each other, but did she view it differently or what? If she viewed it differently and she thought that she was with you and then she went out there, that's cheating as far as I'm concerned. However, if she was like you and just getting to know each other, then that's not cheating.
Alright, let me just go into a few and delve a little bit deeper into this, yeah? I don't want to go off subject as well, yeah? To that lady, I don't think you cheated, yeah?
I don't think she cheated.
And you know what? He didn't deserve
Serves
you,
you right.
yeah? And I'm sure you're happy right now, wherever you are, yeah? Eat your Morley's chicken wings, yeah? Put some burger sauce on it, yeah? And just say, fuck Marlon, whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Right, Cardine said, I hear what she's saying a bit, but I dealt with it, and 10 years down the line, he don't look for his child. I'm happy in life. I don't believe in staying with him because the father or mother to your child. I think she's saying she's in the same situation. Okay. I get that. That's fine. Nisha, I need to ask you a question. You said no.
Yeah.
Is that the hard, fast and rule? So you know what? Cool. I don't know. Go on I saw you said this example in the last one. Go on a lad's holiday or something. Like, hey, we're in Tenerife. It don't count. You know, made a bit of a mistake.
No, in my eyes, right, if you cheat once or you cheat continually, it's the act, right? So you still cheated. And as far as I'm concerned, there ain't no allowances, because the problem is that when women allow men to cheat, this is why we've gotten into a culture where men cheat all the time, because women are like, yeah, cool. Like that woman said on that video that you posted up, I'm going to take him back. Hell no, because what she's done then, she's been angry at a woman and she's not even dealing with the situation with the man. So, in my opinion, no, like there's no.
Can I challenge that? Right, so you're saying like no, this black and white no.
No.
Yeah? And with regards to that woman, she's saying she's accepting it and he's a 97% bad man.
Yes.
No, 97% good man.
Okay, 97. Yeah, that was it. 97% good.
Once a month.
For me, my problem with her, yeah, my problem with her is that she's put it out there. So that means a man will just, well, she's having it. I'm going to keep cheating. I think it's very different if a woman accepts, not accepts, it's the wrong word I'm using, forgives a man for cheating the once, or not even a man, it might be the other way around. If a partner forgives a woman for cheating once, I think it's slightly different because circumstances make massive differences. Like, you're married for 20 years, you've got 4 kids together, yeah?
Okay.
Your partner's gone on holiday,
Got
smashed
In Tenerife.
Tenerife, got gassed out, had a drink, and you know, slipped it in someone, and then he's come home and he said, "You know what?
Why are you so graphic?
I know it was all mad. Sorry, guys." And he come home and he said, "Listen, I've made a mistake," and he's owned up to you. For me, I don't think
That
you
takes
need
a
to break
big
up with
man.
that person. I think you need to be a big
What are
person.
you going to do with your 20-year marriage when you come
No,
back?
I get that, you know, I get that. But for me, when a guy cheats, right, you guys are thinking about it from the man's point of view. From a woman's point of view now, you're looking at my confidence, you're looking at my insecurities, you're looking at all these things. So you cheating, whether it was a one-off or not, is kind of irrelevant. You went out, you saw another woman, you went ahead. I was not in the equation. So as far as I'm concerned, why should I then forgive you just because it's a one-off? The thing is, okay, let me be real, right? When I was younger, I was definitely like, hell no. With the only reason, if it was, okay. Where you bring marriage into it now, right? Even then, maybe if I fell over and knocked my head, I might consider staying. But still, I don't think marriage or anything is a reason to stay in a relationship where a man has cheated.
Right, I think this is my opinion. I think that deep down, yeah, you understand if you was in a marriage and it's been 20 years. You may consider it, but I don't think you want to be caught on record saying it because you don't want to see that you're condoning a cheater.
I think.
Yeah, I don't want to get too caught up in that video. I get what you're saying, but I don't want the context of this conversation to be based on that woman, that video. If I'm going to be honest, I think half of what she said probably in jest.
Yeah, it was,
Probably
it was just for
comedy value. Yeah, I kind of get that, but at the same time, I do agree that circumstance in terms of the relationship, and I think circumstance in terms of the cheating doesn't always, but should make a difference in regards.
Yeah, but what happens?
It's very ignorant to take all of that.
No, I get it, right? But what happens when you bring them back, right, and so you forgive them now, and then they go out and do it again?
That means you've got a serial cheat. There's a difference.
Then I think
there are plenty of people that have been caught cheating and or owned up to cheating and never done it again. So you
there?
can't write you can't write off all relationships.
Why do you say it is there? Why are you saying
No,
it like that?
I'm just confused. Like, okay,
Because in your eyes, once someone cheats, they're always a
they
cheater.
violated the relationship. Yeah.
I
No,
agree
but
with that, I
what
understand
I'm
that.
saying is, do you not understand that mistakes can happen and you've
We're
made
human.
a mistake
Make
once?
a different mistake. Just don't make a mistake cheating. If you want to make
Wow.
a mistake, make a different mistake. Don't make a mistake cheating. That's what I'm saying.
So he's got.
I
he's got
understand
some kind
people
of-
make. The thing is, if women can be in a relationship and not cheat, why is it
Whoa,
okay?
whoa.
No.
Let's not
Hear what I'm
let's
saying.
not go on like it's just men
No,
that
it's
cheat.
not just. It's not just men. But what I'm
But no,
saying.
that's how it sounds.
No, it's not just men. But what I'm saying is, right, normally in some circumstances, not all, you've got a woman and a man, right? The woman's been faithful and then the man has cheated. It's not like both of them have
It's the
cheated
truth, yeah.
in the situation. So what my point is that if a woman can be faithful to a man for the duration of the relationship, why can't he be faithful?
Is it not the way that we're built?
There's
We're
a
built very
general
different.
assumption that women are just.
No, it's not. I'm not
That's-
saying...
That's what. I tell you what. That's the only thing that annoys me with that is that there is this general conception that women are just
No,
faithful.
women
so
are
if
not.
a woman can do it,
No.
and, like who
Women-
said that women aren't doing
It-
it?
You got to understand what she's saying. I get it.
Thank you.
At the end of the day,
friend, man.
At the end of the day,
come on.
a man is known for it. Like not we. When I say we, yeah.
A man is known for it.
A man is known for that. Is what men do in it. That's generally. I got a lot of friends, and they just hands in the air. That's what they do.
Sorry, just because he says he's got a lot of friends,
It doesn't actually mean it's true. He doesn't.
Like, it's just what they do at the end of the day. And men, we are built differently to women. And we have
We're in a new age era though, and I think.
Yeah,
like,
we're not
I'm not trying to
like
say
that.
you're not stuck in the 90s just because you got your hat backwards and all that stuff.
I'm
not saying that.
Hey, you got
No,
to
hey, listen, I'm suave right now. Listen, but here what I'm saying is that I think in this new era, women act as men.
Yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
in the way that you're kind of putting it, women do act as men. Freely, out and bad with it as well.
Okay, so
Yeah,
here's
and that's what it
okay,
is.
so here's what I'm saying. If a woman went out and cheated once on a holiday, would you guys here take her back, or would you end the relationship?
Circumstantial. However, I would like to believe that, given my circumstances, I would try and make it work. I would like to believe that.
Right,
However,
right.
I know how I am, and I would find it difficult because the reason
I
why
think
I
everyone knows how you are. And
I think I would find it difficult simply because it's almost I've got to look at my woman differently. Like, well, you're just hoeing. Like, why?
No, but see, here's my thing. We've just flipped it on the other side. So when we're talking about women now, it's like, oh, yeah. Now I'm saying, would you guys take the woman
Right, that's what I'm
back?
saying, because you
You're
got to value
Oh, the one man's
yourself
answer.
differently.
Just putting
Okay,
that out there. One
okay.
man's
You
answer.
got to, as a
Listen,
woman,
everyone.
you have to value yourself, yeah? So for me, for you to just go on holiday and
Yeah.
just let someone slip it in you, yeah, means you don't really value yourself. And then I've got to look at you slightly different.
But it's
The
different
men
if a
not
man
value
goes
themselves.
out.
Well, a man doesn't care. Well, men just do that. It doesn't matter to them.
I need to.
So what you're saying is men hold less value.
Bro,
A man does not give a shit. He will slip it in. If you give him the right options, he will slip it in.
So we say, what, we don't care about who is sleeping?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Okay, what I am saying, to be
That's what
clear,
you're
talking to
saying.
himself.
well, to be clear, yeah, is you can go on holiday, not necessarily you, Rex, but a guy can go on holiday, yeah, find a girl, Katie, yeah, Katie looks decent. Oh, listen,
I
listen,
am alright with that.
if you heard, yeah, that I used to go on holiday all the time, yeah,
Yeah.
and I said one, I said on holiday, and now I've come back and I'm good, and I'm looking for a relationship. You've got no problem with this, yeah,
No, but
because now I'm looking for a relationship. And
So
I'm,
we said that again.
right, generally, if I've gone on holiday and I've had sex with, I don't know, 3 random women, yeah, and I've told you, yeah, I've had sex with 3 and we're not together, and we just told you I went on holiday, I had 3 sex with.
Brush
You're not turning your nose up at me thinking,
No, I
am.
I would.
nasty.
I would.
The majority of women are not. The majority of women I'm not turning my nose
Let me
at.
on.
But if you tell me, as a woman, that you done that to most men, they're thinking, oh, you nasty.
No, I would still think you're
Alright,
nasty.
listen.
So like,
Right, let me just read a few comments, yeah? Right. Sipping Malibu has said, yes, I think she was saying, just going backwards, she also turned a blind eye because she had a baby at the same time, so something kind of related to you. God Bless has said, blind in regards to the blind eye, only if I don't know who God Bless is, if it's a woman or a man or whatever, only if the person's better than you would you turn a blind eye, for example.
Better.
Yeah, I was interested.
I
Sorry.
don't know. I
For
don't
example, younger,
I-
punching above your weight.
attractive, richer.
No.
I think there's
That's
this.
you-
Whilst I
that's
don't
the truth,
maybe
that.
fully agreed, I think
That's
they
the element of truth.
might have a bit of
I
truth
said
in it.
that on the first show. If you're
Element
punching
of
above your weight, you
you
tend to
often you
turn
do
up like that.
you will
Because
overlook
because you
certain
feel
things.
blessed to be in this position
No,
in the
I
first
don't
place.
feel-
Yeah,
I
God
don't-
bless it as well.
Bless.
That's true.
Bless.
Right, Jackie has said men don't forgive women. I swear, you Jackie, right? Men don't forgive women for cheating generally. He would die inside.
Yeah.
But women are expected to forgive,
Not expecting.
get over
I feel
it,
like they are
and never
expected.
mention it again.
I would never
They are
expect it.
expected.
I don't expect
Thank
but
you.
you
That's
are-
how
you
they
are-
are
you are the more
expected.
Sorry, one
forgiving
second.
sex.
Jackie hasn't finished. She said, sorry, name me one man that has cheated once and never did it again.
Thank you,
And then she
Jackie.
put lies.
Thank you, Jackie.
Whatever response you're going to put out there, lies.
There are men that have cheated on one woman once and never cheated on that
Really?
woman again.
There must be.
There
Wow.
is.
Oh, there must be.
There is.
as in-
I don't know them, please. I can only say there must be.
Oh, so
It's
you don't know them?
That's
I don't
definite.
know
There
them.
must be.
That's definite.
Right, so Carlene said, big up the lady in the red dress. That's Nisha, yeah. Laverna said, really, when you are not in your situation, you can say anything. I hate when I get
No,
into
that
that
is
context.
Yeah.
Sorry, help me out, put that into context.
I think what she's saying is if you're not in a situation, you can
Yeah.
throw your idea on it,
Right,
but
cool.
once you're
Every
in
situation
it,
is
it might be
different.
very
Yes,
different
yes,
to
got
what
you.
you're actually
I
saying.
totally
And that's what
agree.
they were
Yeah,
saying
and that
about
is true.
taking everything
Alright,
into
one-
context in terms of length of relationship and all of that.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
let me
different
get
in
out a
every
couple
situation.
more, and we go. Darren has said, couldn't take my woman back after cheating simply because I wouldn't be able to trust her again. Dare her to be 5 minutes late coming home from work, and it's a problem. Yeah? Listen, TFL's a madness, bro. You need to extend that time a little bit. Really. Yeah. Carlene has said, go ladies. Woo, woo. Yeah, use up Beyonce. Yeah,
Team
independent
ladies.
ladies. She's going to use up that stuff, yeah, because she's the one who forgiven my man and come back, yeah. Anyway, let's not go there. Right. Man in the cap, yeah? So Darren ain't here, you're the man in the cap now. I am not that guy, man. Man in the cap, just chill. You are nasty as well. If you sleep around, you are nasty too. Alright, big up Laverne, yeah? Right, Carissa said, I agree with Nisha. If
Yes,
he cheats,
Clarice, that's my
he
girl.
gotta go. Right. Natalie
Right.
has said, that has something to do with low self-esteem if you forgive, because you feel that the person is better than
No,
Natalie, honestly.
no.
Right.
It's wild.
This is what I'm trying to say. You guys,
don't look at me like
no,
that.
one thing I would say, yeah, in regards to, and I'm not trying to say in all situations and circumstances, cheating must be forgiven. But sometimes I think you have to look at what you've invested into a relationship. It's like, if someone does me wrong and I've known them for 5 minutes as a friend, bye. Do you understand what I mean? But if I've invested 15, 20 years into a relationship, a friendship, like, and there's real love there, and something goes wrong, I might give that person a chance to try and rectify the wrong that they've done. Why should it be any different in a relationship? But the one thing I would say is like, if I go up there and I just if I just slap Dwayne right now with my backhand like I want to, like, that's just good. No, I would be good. This guy don't play. He makes acid and stuff. But listen, come on, man. Sorry, if the friends are watching, yeah, that's just jokes. Yeah? But what I'm trying to say, that's just out and out disrespect. Do you understand what I mean? It's not a situation where I can say, oh, sorry, I just accidentally just slapped you in your face. Like, it just happened. There might be a situation, like we used I know I've kind of played with it, but we used the example of going away on holiday and, you know, maybe drinking a little bit too much and blah, 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 blah. But I suppose the premeditated part of the cheating might come into it and may make views a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? If you're plotting to cheat.
And I'll say it again.
Yeah, and sorry, there's a difference between cheating like you've slept with someone one time and it's been an ongoing
Affair,
thing.
boy.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
All right, we have to
And-
define
and-
what
and-
cheating is.
Right.
What is cheating?
Come on,
Because I think we're all kind of put it as sex right now.
For me, before we go into that, right, for me, you also, like I said before, if your partner's stepped out on you, man or woman, before anyone attacks me, you got to look at yourself first. I said this before.
I love the way he listens, you know.
You got to look at yourself first.
Because he throws you right out there, and then you got to wait to be drawn back in. Like, make sense of that,
And
bro.
the reason I say it, yeah, is because if, I don't know, you're in a relationship, and everyone says, well, just leave. Sometimes it's not as simple as just leaving. Yeah? You're in a relationship, and your partner's just making you feel like shit, but you love that person to the end of the earth and back. But your partner's not doing the right things to make you feel within yourself. And then there's that one person that you're speaking to as a friend, and you're just becoming closer and closer. You're not looking for anything, yeah? But they're making you feel nice within yourself, yeah? And then one night shit gets ahead of itself and something pops off. Now for me, you've been speaking to your partner for a year, 2 years about how they feel. Let me finish. How they make you feel, yeah? Your partner's ignored you and continue to treat you that way, yeah? Now, yes, you're going to say to me, just bounce. You love that person. It ain't as easy just to bounce. So therefore, you've seeked reassurances from someone else and you've ended up in a situation you shouldn't have been in.
First of all, if you need reassurance... No,
No,
but the thing is, first of all, if you need reassurance, go to one of your boys. Why are you going to a girl to get assurance and do all that?
What boy can't make you feel
No.
I don't think you know men.
No, but the thing is, right,
that's
if you're having a problem in the relationship, why is that your first default to go and
It
get...
isn't.
No,
But
that wasn't the plan. Like he said, he was just confiding. He was just talking.
over a year I've been going through this stuff.
See, this is what I'm
He did it.
saying. It all gets a bit shady with this girl.
And the
comforting
thing is,
you,
more than
kind
likely-
of flex and... you know what I'm saying? Like, what
And
is
once
that?
again, you're going down that man route. More than likely, it's going to be a woman that's confiding in a man to do with issues at home. Because a man is
women talk to women. Trust me. If we got a problem, we'll go to our girl.
I beg to differ.
That's what I would do.
I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong. Because some girls just have that guy that they don't mind talking to. Yeah?
Okay.
They do.
And listen, that guy, yeah, let's call him Dexter. Dexter is waiting for you to fuck up your relationship.
We're not gonna go down the road, but sometimes that does happen. A guy, unfortunately, most men are very closed and are gonna try and deal with things on their own and just try and fight through it rather than confide in someone. A woman is more likely to confide in someone and start to look for that emotional support from someone else. A man isn't likely to do that. A man is likely to think shit ain't right at home. Simple things, sex. Like he's not really thinking, you know what, I need to go and find love elsewhere. Generally, I'm not saying that guys don't do that, but generally, guys aren't thinking, you know, my lady's not hugging me at night. Like I'm gonna go and get that somewhere else. He just said very simply.
No, he just basically said it. He just said that a woman isn't.
I didn't know.
One at a time.
Attention.
Sorry, who's talking?
Basically, you just said that it's women's fault. That they cheat. You did.
No, I didn't.
I don't think that's what he said.
Firstly, I said man or woman.
He did.
Secondly, I did not say nothing of the sort.
That's basically what you said.
No, but the thing is, you just said that a man's not thinking like he's just thinking sex. But you said that when you're going to someone, they're comforting you and they're giving you things. So clearly, there is something that you're looking for emotionally. It's not emotionally.
I'll tell you what. One thing he did do, he gave the example of that. You have been speaking to your partner about this. That was the main issue.
You voiced your concern.
You've voiced your concern. You've been voicing your problem to your partner, but nothing is happening. So you seek what's needed elsewhere. I think that's the
reason to cheat, though.
There's no reason, but you've tried, and you're not trying to cheat. You just ended up in a circumstance simply because of the problem you've got at home.
It's like Nisha, you're going on like you're saying there's hell no business and everything. No. But like Dwayne said, you have to look at yourself. Now, if you're in a situation where your man has cheated on you, and now you're saying hell no, but if he's voiced something, say a problem in a relationship, and he's cheated, and you knew there was a problem, before you just say hell no, you're done. You have to look at yourself. Why didn't I?
Why did I allow this?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So you can't then just say cut off because he tried. So you can't then just say no, the relationship done. He stepped out. Yes, he was wrong, but you were wrong. You were wrong for ignoring the issue in the first place.
Okay, I get that, but
still hell no.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, so there's clearly a problem in the relationship, right?
Yes.
So until you've dealt with that problem, why are you bouncing and having sex with someone else?
It wasn't the plan.
But my thing is then if the relationship is that bad, then just end it and do what you're doing, innit?
Well, I think as I said, you were saying, just quit. It's not as simple as just quit. If you love someone, you don't say, well, fuck this shit.
At the same time, I can't sit here and allow it to kind of be painted that it's justification for cheating.
No, it's no justification.
Because our voice.
No, I'm saying it's justification.
I said he's made a mistake.
It's wrong.
But there were mistakes on both parts.
But the reason why I'm so hardcore with this subject,
we'll put it percentage-wise. Sorry, Nisha, put it percentage-wise in terms of...
Percentage-wise, yes.
60-40, I'm around 60% because I'm cheating. What? 40%? You just
Fuck off, bro.
You got to take a piece of that over there.
I just needed to know where he's coming from. That's some bullshit. I need to read out a few comments. Chris and guys, we've got a few people
You got to take
involved.
some responsibility over there.
2 seconds, right. The anchor said Nisha is on point. 100% agree. Yeah?
My girl.
That's why you said that.
We don't really
Right.
agree.
Ashley has said, oh wow, there's women. Where's my invite? Right, shout out to Ashley. Invite posters on my these days.
So, did you say what Ashley that is?
It's actually coming in it.
Yeah, that's correct.
No, because one actually called us some names and said she ain't coming on the show. So
I didn't think it's gonna be that one. Shout out to Ashley though, yeah. I hope you eat something bad. Right. Carissa said, if you're in a long-term marriage or relationship, then a conversation is required. I want to know why. What's happened to our relationship that has made it so broken that he had to cheat?
Maturity, I love this.
Yeah, so that's a very, very good point of view.
that's very. That's very.
And you know what it is, yeah?
Why are you taking a lead from your girl's
No,
book?
but you know what?
No, but what she's saying is exactly what I'm saying.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
Yes,
She
it
said
is.
we need to have a conversation.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. That's the
Yeah,
thing that I rate is that she's saying, you know what? Let's bring it to the table. We might not thrash it out, but let's at least bring it to the table.
You said
was like,
hell no.
It's not happening.
No, what I'm saying is
Unless you're
that
moonwalk.
Huh?
Unless you're about to moonwalk and say that you're changing your mind.
This is
I'm
this
not
is what
saying
we
that.
call backtracking.
What I'm saying, right, is that if there's a situation and you're saying that you've spoken to that person, clearly there's a problem in the relationship. So what I'm saying is, rather than go and cheat, if it's what the relationship's definitely not working, then end it before you go and do that, because that's just adding to the problem.
Okay, so what you're
It's
saying
adding
is
to
when
the
you made your first
situation.
comment about hell no, you were just being ignorant and not really taking into
I don't think she's being
taking all
ignorant.
No, do you know
taking
what?
all situations in.
No, do you know what?
Ignorant.
I'm not being ignorant. I'm talking from my perspective. Like, this is my truth, and I know how I stand with relationships. I know what it does to women, and I feel like in society we've made it okay for men to cheat. So there's this thing where we're making allowances,
I don't
excuses are okay,
I
and then what
don't
happens
think
is
any
it
man
becomes
thinks
a
it's okay to
norm.
cheat.
It becomes a norm. There's like some men do, and some women have become very normal to men cheating.
Agreed.
So they accept it.
You're making it sound like men are okay with getting caught cheating. There are many men out there that think it's okay to cheat and just never get caught. There's a big difference. You're saying that like men don't mind getting caught and then just expecting the
I don't know
relationship
what
to
men-
continue.
No, I think what she's saying is that it's become a point in society where men just cheat and think it's okay for them to do that.
And then women just think it's okay to receive that.
I don't get this generalization.
And I think I've got to agree with that. Generally speaking, men think it's okay and they just don't want to be cool. That's it.
I don't agree.
Let me read a few comments, because one of the questions that I was going to raise, and I wanted to kind of put this one out to Gemma. Is there ever a situation where it's okay for somebody to cheat?
I don't think it's ever okay.
It's never ever acceptable.
No. I don't
Because
think it's acceptable.
I disagree.
Well, when is it acceptable?
It's acceptable.
When would you say it's acceptable?
Says the guy who says.
Acceptable is the word that you use.
Yeah. Alright, you know
Go on.
what?
No, make your point.
Tell me why.
Don't be influenced by these people. Make your point. Go on, what you going to say?
Those people, yeah, they get caught cheating and then continue the relationship. I've now got something in the bag.
No.
It's
no.
acceptable.
No, it's
I'm
not
old one.
acceptable.
I'm old one. Sorry.
No,
you,
I don't agree with that.
No,
I'm old one.
No,
That's why.
No.
That's why you should never take me back, because
No.
Because you would do that.
Because you're
tit for
No.
tat. Because I got one.
I'm
not going out for it.
I'm not being
I'm not
funny.
going out
If-
for it.
if
But
you-
I got one in my
If
pocket.
that's your mentality
So,
towards
like,
it,
Well,
if that's
that's
your mentality towards it, then you're in a situation where you can't accept that person back.
That's
Because
right.
You're
That's
walking into
wrong.
it wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
This is
why-
why. This is
That is why-
So your thing is,
This is why I
so
don't
your
think
thing
you
should
should
be
take them
then you should
Oh, so you shouldn't take them
But
back.
I'm taking
What
them.
is? If I got caught, sorry. If you got caught cheating, I then don't believe I can fully trust
Then you
myself.
shouldn't be with them.
Yeah, right.
You shouldn't be with them.
Listen, if I get caught cheating, I'm cool with saying okay, it's done.
Oh, so
You
you
lying
so you
son.
agree with what I'm
You're
saying?
in love with a woman, you're cool with her, you're
cool.
cool. You're lying at your front teeth.
I get it.
You understand.
What is? I get the hell no, innit? I get that I crept out and she's done. I
So
get
Marlon.
that.
But you ain't cool with it.
No, you understand it.
And
You-
Exactly. That's very
what
different.
is I don't trust.
You
I
understand.
don't trust her.
Then
But
don't
you
be with her
understand.
then.
You're not
Right.
You cheated,
Don't
then you
be
don't
with
trust
her
her.
then.
No.
Then you shouldn't
Because
be with her
I feel like
You can't be like, oh, I'm
I
going to
feel
take
like
you
I'd
back,
probably-
but then
because
I'm
you
going
feel
to
like
go
you
and do
deserve
it.
to
Hold
be
on,
with
you
I
shouldn't
feel
do
like-
that. You can't do that.
You cheated, then you don't
I
trust
feel like there are
her.
certain
Right.
women. I feel like there are certain women. Once you've done that, you've kind of crushed something in them.
Thank
What?
you.
Some, and once you've hurt that woman in that way,
Mhm.
once she's scorned like that, the possibilities of what she might do back to me, I can't trust it.
For me,
Then
if
don't
I've
be
got
with
a
her.
woman,
I don't think you don't know
I
that
don't
woman.
know.
That's what I say. If I've got a woman,
I don't know what the comeback could be.
if I have got a woman who is happy to pay me back by opening her legs, we should have never been
might
together
not
in
be
the
that.
first
It
place.
might not
That'd
be
be
that.
crazy.
The trust could be a range of things. It may not be just that. Listen, a woman,
Exactly.
a woman can hurt a man in more ways than just sex.
What?
A dormant hole.
That's broadcast.
Yeah. That's what I
She's
mean.
arresting her.
Like,
If she's willing to get you back by opening her
That's
legs,
what I'm
that's
saying.
that's
But
what
it might, just what I'm saying, it might not just be like you might think that the relationship is fine, but now you don't realize it, but she's emotionally detached from you.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Once she's emotionally detached from you, yeah, we're still in a relationship.
Is she
but,
detached
but,
from
but,
you?
She's-
but
she's
now
detached.
her eyes could be open to other things. I don't trust it.
So
because
If
I've,
she's emotional attachment, she'll be
because I've heard him in a way
Hold on.
where she might say, "Well, you know what? I kind of like this guy now." Like there'd be a lot of mistrust
So-
there because of what I've caused.
So if your girlfriend cheated on you and then you took her back, would you like actively go out to cheat on her again? Just to get her back?
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
So,
Like you would,
that-
I'm going
that-
to get her back.
that-
That's what it
One
sounds
in the
like.
pocket.
That-
Yeah,
that-
I've got one in the pocket, so I
that-
can do that and we can get
That
over
depends.
this.
It depends. It
That's
depends
what it
on
sounds like.
Dinner ain't on the
It
table.
depends on
8
what.
o'clock.
Right, I'm going to go see
I got
Sarah.
you.
now,
Push me at
right?
9 o'clock.
Situations
Lying
are
down
different.
with someone.
You know, I can't say how I'd feel in that situation because every situation is different. It depends on.
So when you say you got one in the pocket,
length
what
of
would you get?
relationship,
Yeah, what do you mean
depends
by
on
one in the
love,
pocket?
affection, whatever. For it depends
It's like
on a
one
lot of
day
different
you
What
piss
does
me
one
off,
in the
I
pocket
might.
mean?
Yeah,
One in the
one day you
pocket
piss me off,
One in the
I
pocket
can go do
just
that.
means that
And you can't say
I believe
nothing.
the mentality there would be.
Your
We're talking about your mentality.
Your mentality.
You said it about you.
I
Your
believe-
mentality, right?
Maybe I was talking about younger me, innit?
Alright, listen. Let me take you back to the stream quickly. Right. So, Carl, the reason why I asked her in regards to the question, is it ever acceptable? Carlene's asked a question. If a person goes to prison, I'm going to say for a long time, and they're away. In fact, she actually said it. If a person goes to prison, they're away for some time. Would you then accept it if your other half cheated? All I'm saying, if I go down for life, yeah.
So I'll let you go.
You
man.
can't
I
expect
can't.
it.
I feel like if
Don't
you
leave me.
you're letting go.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave you.
You're
You're selfish.
life.
You're selfish.
That's selfish.
Don't
That's
leave
selfish.
me.
That is really selfish.
That's selfish.
No, but you can still
Yeah,
go
but
out.
remember,
and
life
do
means you
it.
come out these days. Real talk. If I'm gonna live and die in prison, alright, cool. But a life sentence don't mean that you actually stay
You're
there
selfish,
forever.
Yeah,
Stay
I
with
think
me.
you should
Why am I selfish?
So
So you're gonna be part of the
You don't even know why I'm in there. I might have been defending her.
I don't
Like,
give
you better stay with me. Yeah.
You wasn't defending her. You're down for 20 minimum.
Yes.
She's supposed to go without.
You haven't let
for
me finish my
20
point.
years.
Remember, you haven't even let me open my mouth yet. Yeah? That's all you know. All you know right now is that I'm saying stay with me.
Alright.
Yeah? I'm saying stay with me. 20 years, you got at least 2 passes. Yeah? And the only condition is, yeah?
Of course, one in every 10.
This is what I'm saying. 2 passes.
Or is that 2 people or 2?
This is what I'm going to
2
get
times.
to. This is what I'm going to get to.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
No, my thing is 2 passes. I don't want no 2. It can be 2 people. I don't want no relationship. Yeah? But there's a physical need that I cannot provide unless I get day release. What you saying, Feds? Yeah? Unless I get that. But you got 2 passes. That's it.
Can I understand your 2 passes? That mean 2 times, 2 deeds, or 2 people I can rock it out with for how many years?
No. I don't want no rocking. There's no rocking business. Yeah? No rocking business.
You can't.
Two.
That's not realistic, bro.
Listen.
That is
If
unrealistic.
you can't, if you can't do that, then leave me.
What you
Leave me to
gonna
rock.
What you gonna leave you, bro?
Alright.
My baby.
So it can be 2 people, yeah? But she can't have nothing. She can't.
One shot. 2 shots. That's it.
So one time only.
Yes, 2 shots. That's it.
I can't. This is. I tell you.
You're
Can I just
realistic.
tell you the funniest thing? I'm being criticised because I'm not allowing my woman to cheat enough.
It's not cheap, bro. You got
she's
it's
with
over.
me.
It's not realistic.
It's over. You're gone, bro.
Some women don't ever have sex again.
You're
No,
doing
man,
that sentence.
you
do. The staying power.
I don't
for-
get it.
for-
You
for
lot put
women
so
is-
much. Real talk. You lot put so much emphasis on sex. Sex.
No,
sex,
it's not.
sex.
Stop.
Do you understand what I
Stop.
mean? Like,
It's as bad as a relationship where you're here and your partner's in Jamaica. That ain't a relationship, bro. That is a pen pal. Man said, bro, bear with his heart. I don't care. If you think you got a relationship and your man's in Jamaica, you're not having a relationship. You're having a pen pal.
Yeah,
That ain't a
here's what I'm
relationship.
saying. This is what I'm saying though.
Wow.
You're showing no flexibility
Wow.
for circumstance.
He said
you understand
pen
what I
pal.
mean? I could be wrongly. All right, I'm wrongly. Let's say I'm wrongly in prison
You're
for 20
still
years.
there for 20
So
years.
that's it.
dude.
Alright, so
So that-
you said we're putting too much emphasis on sex.
Yeah,
You got him cuddler.
Your girl goes to prison.
we
Your
can cuddle
girl-
every time. We just
your-
can't hold hands for a long time.
Your wife goes to prison for 20 years.
Yes.
Minimum. What
My thing is, one depends on what you went in there for. If you're some out and out murderer,
She
hey,
defended you.
I'm supporting. I'm sticking with her all the way.
And never
through.
having sex ever again.
2 passes.
And never having sex. Or you're having sex twice in 10 years.
I want the same rules that I'm asking for.
So you're having sex twice in 2 years because we put too much emphasis on sex.
Listen, all I'm saying is listen to my answer, yeah? I am staying with my woman. Yeah?
But are you-
You defend me, you go to prison for 20 years and I'm in love with you, you're my wife.
And you're not seeking on.
2 passes. I am staying
So
with you.
10 years.
You're going to be the biggest wanker in South London.
Call me what you want. Call me what you want. But I'm going to be faithful to my wife apart from twice. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to Darren.
Listen. Right, I'm gonna end it, bad man. Right. Let me just read out a few comments. Sorry, guys, I got too involved in that and I've missed that. Right. Styley has said, you guys should really do live calling. Styley, that's a thing. If I'm honest with you, today,
Today's awful.
today with so many people on the panel, I think it would have been maybe a bit overkill. In terms of live callings, but we do obviously want your contribution.
you
and as you
usually
see,
do.
we're inviting people onto the show as well. So
We usually do it. We just didn't
Sorry,
do it.
I know you're on the comments, but can you just get the women to ask that same question regarding your man being in prison 20 years? Or you being in prison 20 years? You go to prison for 20 years.
I think if you really love them,
If you're-
Go on.
I think if you really love them, you'll let them go.
That's what I
Like, you
agree.
would want them to be happy,
Yes,
so you
exactly.
would let them go. Like, why have they got to stop their life?
Because of you,
want to-
yeah.
But then when
That's
you come
what I
out,
think.
don't you want them back?
Bro,
But
it's not the
it's
same.
20
In 20
years,
years,
I'm
you've
over
been grown.
it.
You're a different person.
I'm over it. It's 20 years.
20 years is like a life sentence.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm
You're a
over
different
it.
person when you come out.
I actually wouldn't expect him to not.
Okay.
You can't. I think it's
Some
selfish.
prison for 20
I think
years.
it'd be selfish to say,
I
no,
just
you've
think
got
that's
to
an
wait for me.
unrealistic
Yeah.
thing in my
Okay,
mind.
that's where you're going with you.
Unless you put 2 passes in, of course.
And listen, I'll be real. The 2 pass thing is only if you feel that it's necessary, innit? Like, I get it. Like, but yeah, I'm not giving up no relationship because of.
I think it'll be nice of you.
But like I said, it does depend the reason on why you're inside.
I think for me,
Relationship, though,
I would like that you just keep coming to see me, so I've got someone to see. We can keep a friendship
Put
going
some money
on.
on your canteen.
Yeah, help me out when you can. But at the end of the day, ultimately, I want you to be happy. So if
Yeah.
you fall for someone else while in that time, then unfortunately, I've got to accept that.
Yeah.
But you still want her to
Even if
you
it's
still
your
want her
wife,
come in
it's
there
not
to
just
be
a
sure.
girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying. It
That's
sounds
actually
weird to
different.
me.
I don't think it makes a difference.
I don't want to know that you got a new relationship
want your-
and
you
you're
want
still
your wife
coming to
to
check.
If
Don't
you
tell
really
me.
loved them, you'd be
Don't
happy.
tell me about your new happiness. I don't want to hear anything about your new. Just keep coming to see me.
So your friendship isn't open then. It's
pretend.
not a proper friendship then.
Just keep that part of your life separate. I'm good with that.
Yeah, but your man them are writing to you saying that she saw your wife in Nando's with Derek.
My man, them know how I'm flexing and they know that I don't want to hear that shit. So they tell me they're bastards.
Alright, listen, I need to read out a few comments. I need to keep everyone involved, right? Right. Jackie has said, sexist. I think she was talking about Dwayne when he was making your comment earlier. A man would cheat in the first place because he knows the woman would have it. If he knew his life depended on it, he wouldn't dare.
Thank you. Thank you.
But what? No. Take your thank you back. I think that should go for anyone. Why does that have to be like? Why does that have to be gender specific? Like that would just be anyone.
It could be either way.
But honestly,
Either
like
way.
you women are sexist sometimes, you know.
How?
A lot of time. That's a whole nother topic.
But yeah, let's not go there. Right. Lulu has said some men, not all men, find it so easy to disrespect a lower woman. They feel that they can walk back in like
Agreed.
they didn't go and cheat.
Agreed.
Some women too. And I think that goes back to the point that God bless made. You know when he's talking about punching and stuff like that. I think man or woman, if it's like me, like obviously I'm like a 9-5. If but like it's like if I was like let's say a 3 and I've got
And you got a 9.
I've got a 9.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? If that 9 messes up mine, so I'm like, it's okay, baby.
I'm with you, but it's
back.
okay,
Do
boy.
you understand what I mean? Because I'm so lucky and privileged, and it's like, oh my gosh, I've got this person who is out of my league. So,
And sometimes
that is what a lot of them are based on.
Anyway.
trust me, it happens.
right, and this is what I'm saying. You got to look at the
They have kids.
you look at the dynamics of people as well. Some people
They
are
get
with
married.
people for control. Do you understand what I mean?
Mad.
So you got to look at all them things. When you see like some
shout out
busted
to
any type Sally walking with, you know, I don't know, Denzel looking,
Yeah,
and
maybe
you're like,
she's got-
how did that happen?
Maybe she's got a great personality.
No. See, sometimes. No. Sometimes here, people get very desperate and they want certain things in life that they lower their standards just to get. Trust me. I've seen it. I've
Alright,
seen
listen,
it.
let me I've been neglecting Facebook a little bit. Right. Carly said, Marlon said, I got one in my pocket. Laugh out loud. That is hell no. She said, you don't trust yourself. Yeah? I don't want you to respond to that. I just want you to sit on that for a
I
minute.
said
Yeah?
that after.
Yeah. Darren said, man said, stay with me. I think he's talking about me. I'll say, yeah, like, you tell me you love me, innit? Like, forever. So, like, mean that shit. That's what I'm saying. Carly said, okay, so if you only got a few years, would you still let them cheat? If I only got a few years, Carleen,
No. A few years you got you got to hold out.
so what's the limits? Because you see, you got a limit. Because it's almost like at one point you're like, no, just do what you want.
And whatever way you say it, it's got to go both ways. So it's the same way you think you could last without sex.
Please be aware that you are with me, yeah?
Oh, no,
Trying to line me up.
I wasn't going to answer.
Answer.
So for me, oh shit, son.
Man started. Yeah, go on.
Anything under 5 years, you got to rock it out with me. You just got to rock it out with me.
So 6-year sentence, you're like, yeah, cool.
Come on, man. Let's not get all technical in it.
All right, 7 or 8 years is like, all right.
It
cool.
gets all, let's not get technical.
Mama, I said put a limit on it.
Let's not get technical. I'm saying, look, anything under 5, I expect you to hold out for me, innit? And again, it's circumstances. Depends what's happened, what you've done.
I expect my woman to wait for 5 years.
Yeah, so do I.
Even
But
longer.
6 years, you know what? Just,
Actually,
See, he's been a
5
dick,
years
isn't
or
it?
2.5.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, 5 years in is 2.5. You're good to go.
Yeah, 2.5. That's
2.5.
that's light work for a woman.
Well, it's a rabbit.
Oh, but my 10-year sentence, I'm just supposed to let everyone just.
You
free
got
up the
life,
place.
man.
That's 20 years.
25 years. And
All right, 25.
You might not even
Oh.
get.
Oh, now we want to look at the little differences. Right, listen, let me read out a few more. Right, Sally says, depends on how long the relationship has been running. Regardless of how much you love them that much, you got to find somewhere else to put that love. Elsewhere, sorry. Okay. Man got bored, he done tasted the tum-tum. Hit it from the left, right, back, front. See your next thing and say, yeah, new tum-tum. Look it like how people change their car. You get bored, innit? Listen, but I feel
Well,
like
that
I'm
link,
old.
sorry, no offense.
Yeah, but you trade in your car.
It's a mad thing.
That's very true. You trade in your car, innit? You up. Oh, I don't want to say upgrade, but you upgrade
Generally,
and you
yeah,
give your
but-
car, but you don't have the two at the same
No,
time.
you don't.
Unless you got that balling money where you can have
I
the
like that. That's
crossover.
the point.
Get that? Okay.
Right.
Right. Lady A3721 has said, Marlon, are you saying that if a woman has been cheated on and you end up with her, that you are saying that you can't trust her as if she's ruined goods?
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
what he said.
I
Yeah.
didn't say she's ruined goods, but what I'm saying is you got to know your woman. You could have damaged something in her that makes her. She's not the same woman anymore. After you've done that to her, you don't know who she is anymore.
Okay.
She could be something different.
Don't agree with her.
I'm with you, alright.
Don't cheat
I
in
think
the
like
first
that.
place.
Yeah, I'm with you. Just simply don't cheat. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, if she's that crazy, don't cheat anyway. But I'm saying.
You don't know if she's that crazy until you mess her up.
Alright, is it, we're going to obviously have to start taking final points and trying to wrap this thing up. Time really does fly. That's nuts. Yeah. Lady A3721 has said, more time men cheat for attention. I don't know about that. The reason why I say I don't know about it because I don't personally know anyone who I know has cheated and wanted to be cool.
No, they don't want to be cool.
No,
So
I think maybe they're
Or
saying
the attention from the women.
they was lacking attention at home and
Yeah, so
maybe.
they
But it's not necessarily like an attention.
But I don't know if it's
Some men just
yeah,
cheat
they
because they
just
want to cheat. They can't help it.
they
So-
just
so-
like to get that attention. Like they're like, oh yeah, I've got loads of women after me.
Mhm.
That I
That's
think
the
women.
thing.
Well,
That's what it's about.
some guys just need a little ego.
If I'm going to be real,
Yeah, they like to have
Ego is
it's
massive. Yeah, it's massive.
massive.
And I don't think every woman understands how big
No.
men's egos
100%.
really are.
Yeah.
And how important they are.
And some men don't know where to stop their ego boosts. You know, ego
Yeah.
boosts can start with, I just want to get the little smile. I just want to get the number. I just want to see if she likes me. I just want to see if I
Remember this
can hit.
conversation.
I just want to
And
get to my knickers.
they don't, they just keep pushing their
No,
boundaries,
yeah.
see, and before they know it, I'm not saying men are victims here, but before they know it,
But some of that
the
stuff
deed is
starts
done.
when you're young, though, innit, with guys. So
Yes.
as you get to be a grown-ass man, you should let go of your childish ways.
You can't just let go.
Why?
Well,
Any baby.
I-
I love the way she
You
done
can't
that.
just let you're saying some of these things are stem from when you're younger, yeah?
Well,
The fact
I think young boys seem to have this mentality of get as much girls as they want.
Yeah, I get that.
Stay with all of them.
But a
and
lot
all
of
that kind of stuff.
sometimes this is linked to insecurities of men that men have,
Mhm.
and we can't just let that go. It's a part of you, and you have that insecurity because of the way you was raised.
So do
you
you,
can't
take that
switch it
into,
off.
You take that into marriage, you take that into every...
Unfortunately, until you get rid of those insecurities, you take it with you through your life.
Work on yourself and then...
Yeah, I
don't
agree
do
with that.
after.
I agree with that. You didn't work on yourself.
You say don't ring me till after.
Wow.
Right, listen. I like getting in people's business. Carly's putting it out there. My man waited, but I was getting home leave, so we was good. Okay, so Carly was right. Cool. I was getting home leave, so we was good. But if I was not getting home leave, I would have told him to do his thing. See, this is what I'm saying, and this is where I don't want to delve off to another subject or nothing like that. But it's almost like, how important is sex in a relationship? Because I think for most people, and from the vibe that I get, it's more than 50%. Because it seems like no one would fit in the way that they would if their partner, you was locked away for 10 years and your partner was just talking to somebody. Because to me, that would affect
burn
me.
me as well.
That would
That's
affect
important.
me more.
Because I like that. For me, I like time spent. So if you're just talking and spending time with a person, that will burn me.
Yeah,
That's a major factor for me. I can't deal with that.
that's nuts. All right, a couple more comments and I'm going to lock off. Right, Kanesha said, you go jail for 10 years, but you and your girl want children. What do you do? Because her clock is ticking.
Ooh, you fucks.
You can't have no children.
So, but that's what I'm saying. You let her
You can't have it.
go and
Let her
have
go
children
and
I ain't being with you after.
Yeah,
You can forget about that. I'm not coming out and raising another man's child.
She got to go.
Forget that.
The clock is, if I'm going to be honest, that's a very, very good
You
question.
frustrate her out. Listen, you're either gonna wait for me and we're gonna you wait for me,
Nah.
or you're gonna just don't do your thing. That there
No,
is
man,
no.
you can't come to my side, bro.
No, I'm saying there's no in between. There is no.
It
You gonna do
depends
that
on
like,
ages and whatever, but more than likely, I'm gonna let her go.
for me, yeah, that's the right thing to do. But there's no like, you go, come back, just forget about it.
I would say, for that question, if a child is that important to you, and I would imagine that it is. If you're kind of bringing that to me, I would cut the relationship.
It's best to.
But in all other circumstances, stay with me. Yeah. Right.
Man sounds like he's
This-
about to do a bid.
Don't bring out all the shit. Right. Rex. Right. Your time. Just final thoughts. Wrap it up for us.
Yeah,
please.
I'm not down for turning a blind eye to cheating. I wouldn't encourage it to anyone. Yeah, just no.
It's your finger break.
Right, Gemma. Just your last thoughts on blind eye to cheating. You
Um,
give any advice to your ladies or to yourself?
I don't know. I don't agree with cheating, but I think that you can work on it once someone has cheated, depending on like how much you've invested in a relationship and those sorts of stuff.
Okay, great.
Yeah, for me, obviously, relationships are extremely difficult, and I feel that not every time somebody cheats, it's the end of the road. Sometimes you have to look beyond the surface and find out what the reasons are and try to understand what's caused these issues. I also believe a woman, whilst they may think like myself and they understand that it is difficult and there are circumstances, and even a man on the opposite side, I don't think it's right to put it out there. From the moment you put it out there and you start saying things like man is man and all them kind of stupid sayings, you're inviting a person to cheat on you. And if you invite a person to cheat on you, guess what? They're going to cheat on you. That's what I would say.
Nisha.
I would say, women, listen, We've got to stop putting up with men cheating. We've got to stop allowing it and stuff. I understand you might want to stay and all of that kind of stuff. But here's the thing. What you've got to do is put yourself first, because if he's chipped away at your self-esteem, he's chipping away at who you are as a person, and you're actually starting to really be affected by his cheating, you've got to know that either you're going to love yourself more than you love him, or you're going to continue to put yourself through that. In my opinion, work on yourself, let him go, because if he's going to cheat, he's going to cheat.
And what would you say to the ladies who are cheating?
Come on, girls, raise your standards. You know that's not the level. Women, we've got levels out here. If you're a woman of class, just don't cheat in it. Like, keep it real with the man. Let him go. What?
I feel it was kind of nice, but yeah.
What would you say?
Nasty. Alright, just to say the last few comments and I'll just wrap up. Anne-Marie's just said sex is very important for both man and women, the intimacy, the connection. 100% agree. Slidey said, great show, guys, big up. Carlina said, big up the ladies. Ladies in the place. Yeah. You fix your hat. Alright, cool. my last thing that I'd like to say is that in all situations, I think that there should be, I think someone addressed it earlier, I think it was Carice who said, let's have a conversation. There may not be every single occasion where it is granted that that person should be taken back, but to not even merit the conversation or to try and talk about it, especially if you have invested time and effort into a relationship, I just think is suicidal, and you're almost looking for something almost unrealistic. Humans fuck up, unfortunately, so it just happens. But so I'm not used to that. Right. But at the same time, I do agree with parts of what Nisha said. I know that she's Beyonce, independent woman, and all them thing there. That's cool. And that's brilliant. Yes, women, you should stick up for yourself, know your value, know your self-worth, etc., etc. But at the same time, don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be giving up something that is the best thing for you in your life, but you're so concentrated and focused on the here and now. And that goes to men as well. We have to get out of this whole thing of, well, you know what? If a woman does anything wrong, boy, man's gonna cry and just don't come near me. We can't do, it's gotta be both ways. There's gotta be a hard, fast and rule for both parties.
A lot of that is perception. You know, some people are happy to continue the relationship, but too worried about what mummy's saying and what their sisters are saying, and allowing that input to break up their relationship. Those people need to understand it's their relationship. No one else is involved. Don't allow outside influences to affect you.
And that's why you shouldn't talk to everybody and anyone. If you can keep it personal to yourself, then keep it personal to yourself. But you can point out something.
Sometimes you do need to speak to people.
Yeah, some of them, not everybody. And Destiny Child be fooling you the hell up. Beyonce happily took her man back, and she's happy as hell.
Real talk.
Alright, we wrapped up. Unwrapped. We went back in. Right? So last few things.
Guys, thank you for having me. I've had a great time, by the way.
I was going to do that, you know. Nisha, listen.
This is me, you know.
You're just trying to retire, man, out here, yeah. Nah, honestly, thank you guys for coming. Whatever, innit? Yeah, Gemma, thank you thank you guys for coming in. Your contributions have obviously been a massive help and give a kind of different dimension to the show, especially with the topic that we're talking about. I like the fact that no one kind of holds back their feelings. And Carissa said, Nisha looking beautiful. In real life, it's kind of true. Which is cool. Right. Darren has said, good show, my peeps. Big up Gemma and Nisha. Miss P, big up Fab Show, guys and girls. UK Centrist said, Fab Show, guys. Guys, if you're watching, please like, share, and subscribe. Try one more time. Like, share, and subscribe. And obviously press the thumbs up if you're on Facebook and on YouTube as well.
Yep.
We are out.
Peace.
Oh, sure, I'm hungry.
No.
I'm starved. But more than anything, man is
hot.
I'm really hot. But I literally, I think my head's
I had to
sweating.
keep checking.
Man is hot.
I don't know how Darren does it.
It is really
Darren
hot.
wears like a jacket and a jacket.